What drove a young Abraham Lincoln to dream of ending slavery after witnessing a slave market at 19? How did Lincoln's series of personal failures shape the man who would become one of America's most influential presidents? In 1828, a young Abraham Lincoln witnessed something that would change the course of his life and America's history forever. At just 19 years old, Lincoln arrived in New Orleans for the first time. The bustling city, grand buildings, and ships were impressive, but one scene stood out: the sight of enslaved black people being bought and sold in the market like property. This deeply troubled Lincoln and planted the seed of his anti-slavery convictions, a theme that would shape his future. Born into poverty, Lincoln's childhood was marked by hardship. He lost his mother at age 9 and had a difficult relationship with his father, who often mocked and beat him. Lincoln had little formal education but loved reading, particularly the Bible and Shakespeare. Despite his awkward appearance and lack of social graces, his impressive height and thoughtful conversations earned him respect. In New Salem, Illinois, Lincoln tried his hand at several jobs, including working as a storekeeper. Here, he earned the nickname, Honest Abe, after making sure a customer wasn't shortchanged. Despite this, his business ventures failed. His first political campaign in 1832 also ended in failure, but Lincoln didn't give up. In 1835, Lincoln faced tremendous personal losses. His business partner died, leaving him with significant debt, and the woman he loved, Anne Rutledge, died of typhoid fever. These events devastated Lincoln, but he continued to pursue his ambitions. He eventually moved to Springfield, where he became a lawyer, married Mary Todd, and started a family. As debates over slavery intensified, Lincoln re-entered politics. The nation was divided, with the southern states reliant on slavery for their agricultural economy, while the northern states, driven by the Industrial Revolution, increasingly opposed it. Lincoln's powerful speeches and debates, particularly against Senator Stephen Douglas, made him a prominent figure in the anti-slavery movement. In 1860, Lincoln, despite having lost the Senate race to Douglas, was nominated by the Republican Party for president. His candidacy was divisive, especially in the South, where his name didn't even appear on the ballot in some states, but he won the election. Lincoln's victory triggered the secession of the southern states and the onset of the Civil War. As he prepared to take office, he faced threats and opposition, but he was determined to fulfill his promise to end slavery and preserve the Union. The stage was set for the greatest challenge of his life and presidency. How did Lincoln navigate the Civil War and change the course of American history? Stay tuned for the next part of this series on Abraham Lincoln. Subscribe to watch more such historical videos.